What's up to everyone watching the show? Whether you are on YouTube or Facebook, rep your city in the comments. You are watching the Rocky Road Productions Porch Talk podcast, episode 57, the Love and Success edition with myself, Rocky Road, Diana, Big Fella, and our new co-host, replacing Shelby the Great, Shorty Bang. Let us welcome Shorty to the show.
Hey, hello.
Welcome. We are so glad that you have joined. Shout out to Big Fella. He is not in today. He is handling some personal family business. We are sending love and light to him, good energy, and our prayers. Well, please click like and share the show right now for us. We appreciate you and your support. You can stream our podcast on Apple, Google, Spotify, iHeart, Radio Public, and more. Today we have a lot to discuss with love and relationships. Some of it will involve entertainment figures, and amongst the many things we will talk about is red flags from the opposite sex will definitely be a topic, okay? Y'all been talking about it all week, so why not talk about it here? Shout out to Podcasting Studios and Groove Radio Detroit. Make sure you follow them on Facebook. They will have their websites listed on their pages, and follow them there also. Actually, their websites would be primary, so please subscribe. Shout out to Mr. Corned Beef in Highland Park, located on Woodward. Go and grab you one of those tasty and tender sandwiches. Let them know that Rocky Road Productions sent you, okay? You won't be disappointed. Now, if you're just looking for my opinion, you know what I'm saying? If I were you, I would go in there and ask them for a twister. That would be corned beef and turkey. And then you want to ask them to put the Russian dressing on there, Swiss cheese, and them grilled onions. And if you really G with it, get some coleslaw. But you don't have to. Everybody ain't for the coleslaw. But I mean, that's just my advice, you know. Again, please click like and share for us right now. And the call-in number is 248-854-9850. We do see your comments, but sometimes it's hard to do so much at once. So if you really want to get through, call us and we will be talking. We will acknowledge you, okay? You can send us your shady stories, whatever you got going on. We are going to talk about them anonymously, so we won't be dropping a dime on who it is. You can email us at rockyroadproductionsllc@gmail.com, or you can go through the website, contact us tab, and it will have a prompt to send the stories, okay? Now, we're going to begin the show. Let's start with the controversial Kevin Samuels. So, normally, you know, people forget that Kevin Samuels began getting men together. It emerged, people really started noticing when he started getting women together by the edges. But he's been getting men together, okay?
By the edges.
So this is one of them clips where he getting the men together. So Kevin Samuels has an issue with men that think they can slide into the ladies' DMs and get them to Netflix and chill. They don't want to spend more than $20 or on a date to Starbucks because they want to get to know the woman and avoid being dinner scammed. Kevin is basically saying, if you get got by a dinner scammer, you have failed. It is up to you as the man to ask more questions prior. And if you're worried about getting scammed for $20, keep your broke ass at home. And his response to that was the middle finger. Okay?
That's hilarious.
He is crazy. So, let me turn this off because I needed the heat, but it's going to be loud. What do you think about that? As a man, Shorty, what you think?
I don't. What do you mean dinner scam?
You know how some women just go out with dudes, they not really interested, but they be like, well, it's a meal, I'm gonna go on ahead and go out with her.
Oh, that's timeless. I mean, personally, I've probably been scammed a lot.
Really?
I look at it as an opportunity. If something happens after, I win. If something don't, I don't. The way it go, I don't think I lost. I mean, but
You don't think you was scammed?
no. I mean, it depends on what you get out of it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you have to do it. You know what I'm saying? You could have said no. So what? If you feel like you got scammed, I guess it was on you. But I wouldn't call it scam. You got a meal out of it too, right?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, nah, if you took this woman to some 5-star restaurant, nah.
Yeah, nah, that.
You know, man, I want to can I get a kiss on the cheek or something afterwards? But nah, I don't think that. It's just the times. The Netflix and chill thing is just it's timely. It's like what people like to do more than being out. You know what I'm saying?
What? Okay, Miles, this is ridiculous. Our engineer is very ridiculous. What is this shit about?
Very educated. So, but I don't think that's
Dinner scam is hilarious.
yeah. It's funny to me. Like I've never thought about that. Like that's a thing.
Honey, I guess it is a thing. You know,
So-
these dudes be mad about it. You know.
We gotta dig a little deeper into why they're upset.
Yeah.
Though. We have
You
touched
gotta
on this
tell me more. It's gotta
briefly
be-
before about men asking women out for dates and women realizing, or whatever the intention is. We don't know what people's intentions are, right? Like we cannot jump inside somebody's head and be
True.
like, "You went out with me to get this dinner." Maybe she was really interested, and your ass had zero conversation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have to go any further than this date, and you should pay because you asked.
That's true.
I didn't ask to come here.
I think what I understand what he mean. I am more. I think I'm more open. The more secluded the area is, like me being out. I think I'm liable to be more. I'll probably be more quiet than I am if we chilling, really just chilling together. Like we sitting side by side somewhere, and we actually watching a movie and having a conversation. I'm probably more open than I am sitting across from you in an open, in an open setting. I don't.
I think Netflix and chill. Like, if you really, it depends on what the intentions are. If you're really trying to get to know somebody, I don't think Netflix and chill is an appropriate first encounter.
Yeah,
You know
because
what I'm
you're
saying?
trying to chill and
Because
nips the badge. That's all that is.
Because it's intimate. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
with intimacy comes a certain feeling of obligation. Like, again, here we go with these intentions and these obligations. Like, it's a lot of women have been put in situations where they felt like it's what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? So there's that fine line too. You know what I'm saying? So that Netflix and chill, maybe like the third encounter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying y'all gotta be boyfriend and girlfriend, but maybe like the third encounter, you should be inviting somebody over your crib to eat and watch a movie, because
Right.
we all know where most adults that leads to with most adults.
Yeah.
If y'all attracted to each other.
Yeah, but the thing is, is it another way to do it? Like, is it another way to be more secluded without being intimate? Maybe like what? Walks in the park or something? Like, do people still do
Picnics
those?
is a thing.
Picnics. Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong with us? What happened to the picnics?
Yeah, what happened to the basic stuff?
Why does
Yeah.
everything
I
have
don't
to lead
know.
straight
Yeah.
to the vagina?
I
I
don't
don't
know.
understand.
I don't know. Outside dates is a thing. Like,
Because I think a lot of guys are like me. I think on the date in an open setting, I think they're going to be more. They're not going to be
more
as
reserved.
open. Yeah.
And I think a lot of guys this date. What do you say? Date fished.
Yeah,
That was called.
Dates, dinner scam.
There we go. Date fish. I like date
girl.
fish. I like date
Better
fish.
too.
But it is a lot of females out there too that, if you present yourself a certain way, will go out to dinner with you because of what your appearance is. You know,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I get that. But that's your due diligence too, to do your own
Yeah, you gotta
little
do your
digging
homework
through
too,
the Instagrams and the what type of female she look like. Do you look? Can you afford her? Do you look like you want to pay for that?
Can you?
I mean, they post certain types of pictures. They
that's
live a certain
true.
type of lifestyle.
They wear a
and
certain
then
type of
people
clothes.
still hit
You're
on
right.
them. They
You're
got,
right.
you see their bags, you see their belts, you see their nails, you
You
see
are
their hair.
correct.
You see the makeup always
Yeah,
done.
starters ain't gonna get
You
it
see,
with them.
it's not. So
Not
can
starters,
do you want to
David.
do this?
My God.
Starters won't get that.
Oh my God.
So I just say, fellas, if you don't want to get date fished,
Oh
we
my
going with date
God.
fish.
we
We
going with date
we going
fish.
with
I
date
like date
fish.
fish.
Yeah,
If you don't want
date
to
fish is
get
better.
date fish, guys,
Which AKA dinner scam.
dinner scam, do some scrolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, slide in her DMs if you need to, because that's what the world has come to. Ask a few questions, and if she seem uninterested, then don't shoot your shot, because she's going to take you out for a $200 meal and leave your ass sitting there.
But whatever happened to people really asking direct questions? I think
People
sometimes
don't know how to ask
Nah,
questions.
I'm
Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
But
that
people
is
really
dead.
don't know how to ask questions anymore.
is
I
dead,
have
'cause-
found myself asking people, what do you want to know? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that is dead.
What are you
That's-
doing?
If it's a lifeline, it's in this room somewhere. I mean, that's about it. But other than people, because people almost, like I said, people are scared to just be open. A lot of people are scared of it. Like, I know we go touch on it later, but like with the dating the transgender thing, that
that's getting out of hand.
Yeah, you know.
Not as out of hand. Okay.
Yeah, man. But a lot of people are just they scared to be open. And it's crazy because the times we live in, you would think people would just be you would just let it go, you know, or be more open, but they don't.
Well, let's go ahead and get into that because you didn't brought it up and it was the next subject anyway. So let's get on ahead and get to that. So Darius McCrary, Eddie Winslow, for y'all that don't know.
I don't know his name.
And
I
Sydney
did not
Star.
know his name. I swear I
didn't either until this.
And that's what's so funny about the whole shit, right? Oh, we have a caller. Caller, you on the line. Tell us what you want.
Or no.
Caller?
No, they gonna go.
Okay.
Oh, they hung up. Okay.
They didn't want to tell us what they wanted.
So anyway, Eddie Winslow and Sydney Star. Sydney Star, she Loving Hip Hop, and she's on some other ratchet ass show. She is a trans female. She seems to be nice. I've talked to her, via on social media before. But anyway, I'll get into my opinion of her further down. So anyway, they were seen locking lips. She was twerking on him, and Darius was gripping her from behind in a photo shoot. And this was in a video that was leaked supposedly by Sydney Star, allegedly. So let's not forget that the song by Tank was playing in the background with the lyrics singing, "When we fuck," I'm just saying. So, when I tell you he was it was like he was about to ride a bull. He all gripping it, and he damn near drooling and all of this shit.
It don't look like you didn't know.
Right. So, Sydney's position is that they are good friends and they are built different and hardworking celebrities in the industry. Darius won't address what the video was about, why it was done, but denies the accusations. Darius had Harriet Winslow, his mom, on the show, on a video with him stating that the rumors aren't true regarding Sydney and Darius being in a relationship. So his soon-to-be wife is upset about the timing of this footage being leaked, and Eddie Winslow reposted a post stating how people be out here using and finessing good people, and it gets you nowhere in life. Darius was raised in a two-parent household and is the three-time former husband of a woman named Juliet Merrill Van, and once married to Corinne Steffens, aka Superhead, for those who do not know.
Okay, Superhead.
So
I didn't know that either.
I knew that.
I think they say she
was she in the book?
He was supposed to be in the book, allegedly. I don't know. I never read the shit.
I did. I don't remember.
Was it good?
It was her story.
Dropping a dime on every
She was
fucking
dropping.
body.
She was a whistleblowing ass motherfucker. And that's baby.
So
She ain't tell on Mr. Man.
who was Mr. Man?
The mystery man?
Oh,
Didn't it end
she
up being
did.
Method Man?
Yeah.
It was Method Man.
She did.
Yeah, she ain't telling him, but it ended up coming
What
out
happened
later.
with Method Man?
Method Man was like her. That was her weakness.
Oh,
He was
Lord.
like her super sneaky link.
Oh my God. So this is my question. Do y'all think Eddie Winslow is on the bullshit? Is he or should he be ashamed or for being attracted to trans women?
No.
That's it's terrible. It's crazy that we live in a society where you can be openly bisexual as a woman, but as a man you can't.
You can't. Yeah.
If you're bisexual as a man, a heterosexual man will say you gay.
But see, there's that thin line too with that transgender, and I think it's because it's still so new to us. They don't identify as what they were raised
Right.
as. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's that thin line of how does it make you homosexual? Because this is a woman that's presented. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is Sydney Star is a trans woman, so
Right,
she identifies as she. because we live in this world where we can say that we are,
she's a she.
you know,
Yeah.
what we want to be.
Right.
Yeah.
So we don't know. It's too impersonal. It's too impersonal to ask. Too personal, not impersonal. Too personal to ask if you are, you know, fully transgender. You know,
Did you cut the
you know,
penis
did you do
off?
everything? So, but my point is,
Say pre-op, post-op.
there we
Yes,
go.
that's politically
There we go.
correct,
There we
which
go.
I'm not a lot of times.
There we go. That was it. if we are post-op fully, that's inappropriate. You know. So he a man attracted to what's presented to be a woman. If nobody knew she used to be a man, then would we be here?
Guys will love her. I
That's
promise
what I'm saying.
you.
Would we be here if nobody knew she used to be a man?
Amaya Scott is another one.
Yeah.
Amaya
Yeah.
Scott. Did
I
you
don't
watch?
know her.
You probably didn't watch Star.
No.
I didn't watch that either,
okay.
but I know who you're talking about.
Okay. If I could think of something else, I'll tell you later. But so this is my take on it. Okay. Honestly, so being on planet Earth in the way that we live, I wouldn't be in a relationship with a woman. Right. That's not my thing.
Right.
Okay. But I honestly understand the concept that we're all spirits and souls. This is just skin. This is just a thing that we're wearing. So I can understand that someone being attracted to someone's, you know, energy or spirit or soul and not worried about the exterior. I think to a degree that, and I know a lot of Christians and especially Pentecostals and Apostolics, baby, probably them Baptists and probably Church of God of Christ would say that.
That's about all of them.
Add them all up.
Probably would send me to hell. But I do think that sexuality really can be fluid. I think that men don't explore that. A lot of men don't explore that avenue because this is what they know: be a man and be attracted to a woman.
It starts with friendships, though. That's where a lot of people get that twisted too. Like you have to have an attraction for the same sex because you got to be
actually
a
said
friend.
she was a really good friend.
Yeah, it starts with friendships.
And
Me
say
and
friend mean y'all have to have some type of
connection, and that's
you know what I'm saying?
female to female, male to
Male to
male.
male,
Like you're not
right.
gonna if there's no connection there, you're
Yeah,
not
that's what
homies
it
with
is.
nobody that you can connect with. You know, it's
Exactly.
not. It doesn't. Everybody takes attraction as sexual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we don't. I mean, we don't know what type of setting they was in this moment. Like
The way he was grabbing her
that
ass.
video
and then-
looked like they was at a video shoot or something. It
Okay,
looked
I
professional
thought it
to
was
me.
like a.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm like I don't know what they was doing.
They was tongue kissing. It looked like they was just, what you call movie kissing or TV kissing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
all
it
that-
could have been for a movie
Yeah,
or
it could have been
something.
something professional, but I'm just saying it definitely looked. Like I said, I had to go look at it. It looked professional. It looked like somebody was shooting it. The camera was moving. It wasn't like her phone was propped up or something. You see what I'm saying? Then I could be like, oh no, he on some bullshit. Now if she was going live and she was, you know.
But he was kind of trying to play her though. Like in a podcast interview, he did kind of like try to put it on her. But I mean, at the end of the day, like Big Wiz said, like the last motherfucker I'm about to get played by is Eddie Winslow. Like out of all the niggas to get played, don't play Eddie Winslow. Okay. What's next? Waldo gonna be playing motherfuckers too? I just want to know what is this shit about. Like. Eddie went, and this is no disrespect to Eddie. It sounds disrespectful, but the thing is Eddie was Eddie in his time. We're in a
Right.
different time.
Right.
So at this point, it's just like, I mean, she's clout chasing for what?
For
For
what?
what?
For
Like-
people who don't even know your real name.
You
Like, you
definitely
are
got-
Eddie
What is this
Winslow,
shit
bro.
about?
You have two people. Y'all are watching two people. We did not know this man's name. I've watched every episode.
Everyone.
Never knew his name.
Everyone. I had to hear Eddie Winslow. That's how I would That's how I'm referring to him.
Eddie Winslow. I mean, flat the fuck out. I mean, and my last question, and then we're gonna move on, is: do you think it's really the pressures of society that leads to the deception and to the down low lifestyle?
Yes.
Facts.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody
So-
look at what they just did.
That's what we talking. That's what I said. It's crazy that you can live in this society where women can do whatever they want to do, and men can't.
It's crazy that people give a fuck about who people are fucking.
That part. That example that you gave, though, like a woman can live a bisexual life. A woman can be literally attracted to whatever she wants to be attracted to. And we can even take this down a notch to how older women prey on younger men. And we do not get nearly as much flack about it as men.
Nope.
If like that 18-year-old that shit is a little too far. But that 18-year-old that married her godfather.
Oh, baby, what is that shit about? And we were supposed to. I didn't even put that on the
My biggest issue with that shit is that's her godfather. That's man. That's an issue for me. Like,
well, it's crazy because godfather was. I'm just playing.
Here we go.
Let me hear this shit.
I mean, it's like this.
You see this face? I swear,
I want to hear it.
His vow was to take care of the child. In case of the death of the parents and take over, right?
Yeah.
Now, how old is the young lady?
18.
Yeah, but who died?
Married
and taking
her?
care of her means sticking your...
her.
Hold on, wait.
It's sickening.
He married her.
Hold on, somebody married a daughter?
That's what I'm saying.
Which one, Jake?
Woody Allen.
Yes.
And
Woody Allen.
And Jerry Lewis.
This is not okay.
This is love and success. You're on the line. Tell us what you
And
want.
they have children now.
Hey y'all.
Hey.
Y'all still talking about Eddie?
We on Eddie ass.
This is big wit, ain't it? Here we
Okay,
go.
because
We on Eddie ass.
y'all, I gotta be quiet in this call. I mean, I'm in the audit. I'm in the lobby at the hotel. But anyway, this ain't the first time Eddie been caught with Sydney. So he need to stop fucking playing with her. Like she's some kind of, like he the catch. Like at the end of the day, it's Eddie. Eddie, you're the fucking bait, if anything. Like, what are we doing here?
So
I can't believe
they've had more
he out here doing her like this. Like
They've had more than one
the first
child.
person that's been caught with a transgender. Eddie Murphy been caught with a transgender.
A lot of them.
Bobby Valentino been caught with transgender.
Dwight
Like we living
Howard,
in a whole different day. Like
Teddy
just go ahead and do
Teddy
what you need.
Pendergrass, yeah.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard, ain't he transgender? Never mind.
Good night. Y'all need to go to sleep today.
What was the G Unit one? G Unit.
Which one was it?
Young Buck.
Young
Yeah.
Buck, transgender. He love him. He can't get enough of him.
Yeah, he cried. He want him
It's
back.
Eddie.
Cried.
Did you call from the lobby? Oh my god.
Yes, I'm in the lobby, y'all. Oh, it's a lot of people working here too. I'm gonna just call back, but I just had to say that because that's not the first time. So.
Yeah, he got to quit downplaying that.
Honey, thanks for calling and dropping a whole $1 on this food.
Yeah,
What
because
the
I didn't
world?
know about the other time.
Yeah, fuck
It was a
him.
while ago here.
Nah, fuck
But
him.
y'all have a good show.
All right.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
But yeah, we gotta, like you said, why do we care about who people have?
I don't
Why
get
do we
it.
care? Why do it matter?
Hey, do it feel
mean,
good? Did you come? Never mind.
I want to know. I be wanting to know. I want to know. I want to know who had it. I be like, what we talked about earlier. I want people to be exposed. Don't be hiding that shit. I don't agree with you hiding that shit.
I mean, did
Put
you get a
that shit out
sexual
here.
eruption from it?
Being by it.
I just
Well, if you like trans, you like trans. Stand on that shit. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
I
Like,
don't think it's
because
like
you sitting on it.
I don't think it's hiding. Like if you're not ignorant. I don't think it's hiding if you don't say nothing about it. But like in this situation, if it's out, then don't run from it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, just say I'm grown. Fuck y'all.
Period.
So next
well, we
question.
talked about the download shit though. I don't like that.
Yeah,
You
but
gotta
I
that
get
shit
it
need,
though.
them guys need to be exposed. I am all for exposing they ass.
But
that shit is not cool.
It's not.
If you with that shit, you with it. Like I said, stand on it. But we need to know, cause you might be your woman need to know.
I don't know if I could date a man that liked men. We talked about that before. I don't know.
Oh, that's a good conversation. We might get to that next episode.
We might have
next
to talk
episode.
about that.
Oh, that's a good one.
Let me think about that.
So in closing and moving on to the next, I just want to say that it wouldn't be down low if everybody just kept their business to themselves.
That's what I was
You
getting.
know what I'm saying?
That's what I was getting.
We have gotten too messy. You know, I mean, shutting the fuck up goes a long way.
You
I
only
guess
need
the
to be
download thing
honest
is,
with the person that you laying with. You know
but
what
I
I'm saying?
guess the download thing is if you laying with women.
Yeah, and she don't know.
And she don't know.
She should know.
Yeah.
She should know. That's what I'm saying. You need to tell her, bro.
Yeah.
That shit not
But
cool.
that would be that's either way though. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't just go to you liking men as well. Like if you land with somebody and supposed to be in this monogamous relationship, that is a whole nother factor. If you are attracted to the opposite, the same sex as well. Like, that's a whole nother cesspool, bro.
Yeah.
Like that, again, here we go, taking away people's options.
I need to know all the fluids that's going on, that's going to be going in and out of my system, please.
Exactly.
Yep. Please.
Come on, man. The times has changed, man. Somebody got to start somewhere. Some of y'all got to come on out.
Be honest.
Come on out.
You can like what you like.
I ain't slandering nobody.
Like what you like.
Yeah, it is.
Exactly. And I want you to have fun. I want you to have as many sexual eruptions as you can have with whoever you're having them with. You know, I'm gonna take
Wasn't that the song?
time.
Oh,
Yeah, the edited version.
Let that lady
Shout
know.
out to
Give her she might still fuck with you anyway.
Yeah,
You know what
she
I'm
might.
saying?
It's a few women that don't mind.
Yeah, I mean, you know. So anyway, kissing is actually much more intimate than having sex, someone tweeted. What do you think about that?
It is.
Yeah. To be a good kiss is amazing. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one of the first things you start with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit gotta be right. Hey.
Yeah,
and
because
it
I
gets you
ain't
right.
kissing everybody.
Yeah, that's why it's a lot more people.
It's
A
very
lot more
intimate.
people will have sex and would not kiss you
kiss
at
it
all.
at all. Yeah.
At all.
Definitely.
Fo. Let's get
Definitely.
it. A lot of people will get it in, and you will never hit them with the
I'm definitely one of those people. No, nah, we ain't there. This is all penetration.
I don't know why though. Like I'm really trying. Now that we talking about it, like why? Why is that more intimate
It's
than sex?
It
It's
stirs something in
crazy,
your
yeah.
spirit.
I
because
agree.
kissing
I
is
agree.
like-
It's just like why?
man,
though?
kissing is something else. I don't know.
It stirs
I don't
something
know.
in your
That's crazy.
spirit.
That's crazy. Where do we? That's
Okay, we're gonna have to think.
Yeah,
about that. We're gonna come back to that on
it's
why.
kissing must be. That got to be connected to our souls or something. Because I have had a lot of sexual encounters and not put my lips on a woman's lips.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Especially if they breast smell
Damn,
like
I'm
shit.
thinking about
Not
that.
if they breath stink. Damn.
That's wild.
Damn.
Now you got me going through my mental road.
Like, nope.
I've only kissed
Nope.
a handful of women in my lifetime.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't had a lot of. I'm not a kisser either.
Wow, that's yeah.
If I'm really feeling you, yes.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
would ruin it for me too, though. Like if
If
it
you
was
bad.
bad, like if there was no,
Let me tell you something.
if there was no connection, bro, it's like
That's another reason we could put that on the pros and cons. That might
Okay,
be-
all right, okay.
that
We
might
got a lot
be
to talk about next
Yeah.
episode.
See, that can be a reason why dog can't kiss.
I'm gonna tell y'all, this is this life, y'all. But I really liked. I was attracted to this guy, right? And we went on a date. Good conversation. I'm not gonna say great conversation. It was good conversation though. And then he kissed me, and that nigga kissed like a fucking dog.
He kissed me.
I was like,
I'm about to punch your stupid
have
ass.
a great night and change my number. Like, dead ass changed my number. I was the queen of changing my number. But he was like, my mouth. And I mean, I know I don't have a big mouth, but my mouth was wet. I'm just like, did he not understand the assignment? Like, what the fuck? Why is he licking me? Like, what is going on? I was
Let me say, in
was
his
good.
defense, did he have huge lips?
No, he did not.
Yeah, Jimmy Walker did.
Right. That's what I said. Did he have?
No,
He had bubble gum lips.
No.
It was Jay-Z.
No, hell no. I wouldn't even
Not
try.
too
My mouth
cool.
So what the hell was he doing?
That's what I'm saying. That was it. So that is like.
'Cause I think I'm a good kisser.
Maybe he need to
That is
save
a
that
turn
from
off.
below and not a.
I don't even know. That was like that wasn't even like attractive messy. Like you probably sit up and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I'm over here shaking like a squash centipede, baby. You know what?
It's but I can say with the handful of women I have kissed, I don't think I kissed them all the same.
Yeah.
It's a certain level of connection.
Yeah.
It's definitely a certain level of connection. No
It
one
is.
kiss is the same.
It's because some people, your mouth going one way, y'all clashing and shit.
You got to learn. You got to teach each other. You got to teach each other. Yeah.
Why is my nose wet, bro? Like, what is going on?
Listen, so when I was, oh my God, I won't even say it. So I was younger because I don't want nobody to feel bad. Oh my God. And when I was younger, guys always used to want to like be in a relationship with me, and I didn't want to.
You was light skinned with curly hair. Of course.
I didn't want to. Like, I didn't want to be bothered, right? So I would go with boys and break up. I would give them 2 weeks. 2 weeks. If they kept harassing me, they'd get 2 weeks of being able to claim me, and I'd break up with them. So.
God damn, right?
This particular.
14 days.
14 days.
Yes. So this particular dude was light skinned. And I don't like light-skinned guys at all.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
like, if something was to happen to my husband and then something else catastrophic happened and it was just me and light-skinned men, I think I would die alone.
Really?
Yeah. I don't like them.
Man,
I don't.
what?
None of them?
I don't like them.
Like how?
Like at all?
the
Like
light-
not
Like
even.
your
I
light?
get not liking like the pretty boy light skins because,
I don't
teach his
like
own.
any of them.
but not even like.
The only
rough
one
around the
is
edges.
the only one is I could say would get a pass would be like Method Man because
He's light
That man
skinned.
ain't light skinned.
he still look. I like him dark, so for me he light.
Do you think?
Damn, that's your limit
do you-
tone. That's your
Right?
tone
Do you
limit?
find
Method
them
Man?
attractive?
Like
can you
Genuine used to
acknowledge-
be fine back in the day, but
Wait,
it's
so-
like nah,
Well,
I ain't.
See, she's still naming not light skinned people.
He light skinned.
No, he's
To dark skinned
not.
people?
Yeah, to me, he's light. light
We
skinned.
are light skinned.
You too, exactly.
Genuine about our conversation.
No,
Man, look at that album. That-
no,
She said, "Look at the album.
No.
Put all that makeup and light."
no.
Elgin is like.
You know what? I'm not gonna color shame you. You are entitled to like whatever type of man you
Yeah,
like. Because
So
I'm
you
not
stop
that
it.
person.
So Genuine too light.
Yeah, he too light.
So she stopped at Method Man.
Method
Man.
Man is your your color limit.
So Method Man could
He's
get a
not
pass.
light at all.
But I really
He's
like
nowhere near light
Byron
skinned.
and darker.
Okay.
I like that.
Okay.
So anyway, this light skinned man kissed me, and it tasted very nasty to the point I was going to throw up
tasted
in his
nasty?
mouth. Yes.
What?
Yes, and I like instantly like stopped liking it. Like that I already didn't really like him, but I was really like, ew, I've got to get away from him. Like ew.
His breath tasted nasty.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rock. You what the hell?
She been
What
scarred
was he
by
doing?
light skinned men.
And then he was his
Shit for a living or something.
and all bad breath is not shitty. It's
No,
different
it's nasty.
types of
It's
bad
just
breath. And
nasty.
I
Smell
can't
like breath.
tell you what the breath was, but it was nasty. And so I was sick after that.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was sick the rest of the day, to be quite honest.
man.
Yeah, it really was something. That's something.
She fucked up, y'all.
Yeah, just scarred Rock.
Yep. You know what? And I had
Oh,
some.
poor baby.
I was dating another light skinned guy. We had sex. The time when, as soon as the penis went in, I didn't like him anymore.
Damn.
I was done. I didn't talk to him. Like he was like, I haven't heard from you, and I was just like,
You're not.
What you tell him?
Should change your number.
I was like, yeah, oh my bad. You know, I was doing some type of finesse, but I was trying not to, hurt his
Just change your number, girl.
Not keeping it real. See?
Just change your
No, I
number.
mean, how am I gonna say like you hit it? It was
It was bold, bro.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. That's wrong. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you
So, for
gotta
future reference,
tell. See,
y'all,
we just had
change your
this
number.
conversation.
No, but then that man's gonna
Gotta
be
tell him
bitter,
the
and he gonna be
truth.
like that light skinned bitch.
Yeah.
No,
And no, he gotta get his
That's how
shit
you
together.
argue like that.
Yeah,
Like,
light-skinned bitch. Yeah, you
No, you
gotta
know what?
tell him.
Listen, y'all.
gotta tell him, Rock.
Tell them what? No, hold on.
You
Sit him-
light skinned men are
Look,
great
tell
for
him-
tell him what we
dark-skinned
telling
Tell
these
you
men.
just well, I would take it. This was before text is so you could text phones. But you should
Yeah,
wrote him a small note and say, just put BDR on it and hand it to him. He'll get it.
Oh my god, that's
Change your
so
number.
sad. Well, I didn't have to, honey.
Dick report.
Help us, Jesus. So we're going to go on break, and we've got some more shit to talk when we come back. Even though this ain't shade and shenanigans, we will be back.
Just change our number.
She said, I was
Yeah, fooling. Look, math fit teach math and exercises. Just ask Miss Dana, she'll simplify it. It's interactive, fun, and engaging. Everybody welcome, all kinds of ages. You ain't even got to be in the classroom. Just zoom online and hop on the YouTube. So get your pen and pad, be ready to learn. And don't forget your gym shoes, we got cows to burn. Math fit, come on. Math fit, everybody, come on. You got a lesson to learn. Get ready, now it's your turn. With Math fit, Math fit, Math fit, Math fit. Where we work out and divide, add and subtract, multiply, and Math fit. Come on, Math fit, everybody, come on. You got a lesson to learn. Get ready, now it's your turn. With Math fit, Math fit. Understand that bust. Where we work out and divide, add and subtract, multiply, and Math fit.
Kicking was not the thing across the NFL for week 5, guys. I don't know why. Don't ask me what happened to the kickers. Who sprinkled that voodoo on them? But please take that up off them. Tony, let's talk about that spooky Hannah video.
Huh? See what I'm saying? You start with the shits. This is what I'm talking about.
Well, who directed that video? Like, it's just so many questions.
A hood nigga production, son.
And who held the cameras? Like, I would have been so appalled. Like, I can't have any parts of this.
80% of the marriages that end in divorce are initiated by women. I just don't trust the decision making of a lot of these women right now. So when women get down and they make the decision to propose to a man, I guarantee you it's not really coming from a place of, well, I'll tell you this, I don't know what place it's coming from. I just don't trust it.
The whole Dave Chappelle Netflix controversy is a primetime example of how people will look for shit to complain about. They want to be outraged. People have to understand they're adrenaline junkies for anger and extreme emotions. The truth is, no matter what you say, how you say it, when you say it, how you look when you're saying it, someone's going to be mad.
Before you give a nigga a head, do you be like, you lucky I like you?
Hell no! I already know if I'm gonna touch his dick or not.
Have you
I'm
ever?
not tired of bullshit. First of all, don't get me started. Don't get me started.
That's what we want. What you trying to
ass woman.
Clearly, you're already going.
When you can count your black friends, there's something wrong. When you can say stuff like,
Well, you know
I got more black friends than that's. You telling me all I need to know right there, to be honest. And that's fact.
You dragging somebody in it that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Right, and who in the hell gave him the pass? Like, where do you go get a black pass from? That's what I want to know.
This is your character at this point. So, and then...
Because who want to be with somebody in the closet?
And nigga, you saw that camera? You was looking in it.
That fucking camera. He saw us see him. Shit.
But you want to get to know a person before you decide to join that union, or you'll be stuck in a lease and be fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Well, how long
And that'll cause for a horrible living situation.
You know, the rookie, he is better on the left side. This is his natural position. And he has to learn. And right now, especially against these hard teams, it should not be the time where we teaching him. Unless we go on the 3-a-day practices. In that case, okay.
Thus, when you think about it, it's the man's fault. Let's stop acting like boony goons and stop acting like clowns and act like men, and we won't have our queens acting as such.
Okay.
I think there's a duality to that blame,
Yeah, I was
though.
about to
Because
say,
that, you can blame them.
I don't 100% disagree with you, but don't get me wrong, it's blame to be shared across the board. But to say that it's all the man's fault, I disagree with that.
So would you cut your beard if somebody asked you to cut your beard for the wedding?
Okay, you see what
Okay, well, shut the fuck up.
That's a fucking beard.
It's hair.
It's about beard.
What you was about to say? Because I know you was about to talk some shit.
Cause you over here on me, nigga.
Go.
I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I gotta get to my spot. Hey, we are back from the break, and you know it wouldn't be right if I ain't get on Michigan First's head. You thought I forgot? You thought I forgot, did you? Yeah, absolutely not. If you or yourself have been a victim of their poor business practices, I'm talking about Michigan First Credit Union. That's right. You can file a complaint with DIFS. You can call them at 877-999-6442. That's 877-999-6442. And anyone who's had a situation with them, they will know what I'm talking about without going into detail. So, some young lady named Super Cindy, I'm sorry, same difference. Super Cindy, shout out to her. She says, stop checking if your woman is cheating. Check if your woman is happy, because a happy woman won't cheat.
That goes both ways.
Well, let's it does. But let's go back to this: a happy woman won't cheat. I don't think that's true.
Yeah.
Some of us
I don't think that's
cheat.
true.
That goes both ways too.
That's what I'm saying, because happiness does not rely in the palms of another person. So,
yeah.
You know,
see, now you getting deep and literal with the shit.
I mean, but let's just keep it a buck, because a lot of people want to throw around these words and reasons as to why motherfuckers do shit, and it ain't half the time. It ain't really no rhyme or reason. It's just because motherfucker wanted to.
Yeah.
Like, it's really selfish reasons as to why people get down, and it's not really always
very, very selfish.
It's not really anything to do with if you make them happy or not. If this man is doing whatever you need him to do, because I have a lot of female friends, and all of us require different things from a partner. Right. So what the Cinderella man is presented to be is this man that has lots of money, has lots of time, has lots of energy, and has a mandingo. Like, that's the presented Cinderella man.
And that
right?
don't even fucking exist.
That's not even a man.
Yeah.
Like,
you got a lot of time. You ain't got a lot of money.
He ain't got a lot of money.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if he got a lot of money, he ain't got a lot of time. Like, we know this. We know this as adults. We know this. So she with somebody that make her unhappy in most of these instances, and she cheat, or she with somebody that make her happy in 8 out of 10 scenarios, and she still cheat. Like,
yeah, because the list women have is
some of that should be
yeah, that should be out of control.
Like, where are you gonna? That's like 5 men. That's like 5 different people. You might as well just be like, hey, look,
that's the thing for me.
I'm polyamorous. I like them all.
How y'all really expect us to get it all? Nobody can do it all.
No, not even women.
I'm saying it ain't. That shit impossible.
I think people cheat because they want to, not because they're
unhappy. I think if you
get
close enough, I mean, we try for perfection, but come on now. Well, I can get to 85%. You ain't taking me at 85%. God damn.
Right.
B plus, ain't it?
85 is good. Well, maybe she cheated because of red flags. So let's talk about red flags.
There you go.
All right, which we should be acknowledging and paying attention to before we enter into these relationships. Stop believing people to be who you want them to be. So,
that part. Repeat that.
Yeah, say that shit again.
Stop wanting people to believe who you want them to be, and believe who they show you to be.
Believe what these motherfuckers show you, not what they tell you.
And quit trying to change people.
Quit trying to change
people. Quit trying to change somebody.
Quit trying to change people. Shit.
So, to our co-host audience, feel free to call in on this one. Is this a red flag? Iyanla left her husband of 14 years. You know, Iyanla Van Zandt. because when she went grocery shopping, she'd buy the cookies he likes and the cookies she likes. But the one time he did the shopping, he only bought the cookies he likes.
Come on now.
It be the smallest that opens your eyes to people not really liking you. So this the rationale behind it. It wasn't just the cookies. That's just what made her realize all the other selfish things he was doing. Stuff you don't really notice until you actually think about it. Selfishness, how big of a red flag is that?
That's the biggest one for me.
Biggest one for me. Yeah.
That's a big one.
Okay.
Selfish motherfucker.
What? Come on now. If he was doing that much, that's what you chose to bring out, though? Some cookies?
It was probably, so they had been married a long time, though. So that was probably just one of them moments of a disconnect in that long-term relationship. And the moment you get this opportunity to think about me, the cookies. Like, there's something simple.
I know
it's simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real. It's like if I wash your clothes and forgot to wash your drawers.
That's
like,
block cheese
it's simple.
for me.
You know what I'm saying?
Go shopping and don't get my block cheese.
So I do the grocery shopping all the time. And the one time you go, you bought all the shit you like and you didn't buy nothing I liked. But when I go shopping, I make sure we're good. So you only thinking about yourself. So what it probably did was make her think like, damn. And then it went back to this one instant.
Probably she said it.
Then
That's
it went
what
back
exactly
to this
what
other
it did.
instant.
Yeah.
And then it makes you think like, motherfucker, you know what? I'm good here. I'm
So
good.
what are some other red flags?
I mean, I guess it depends on the person. You gotta. I don't know.
I was thumping that one too. I'll be reading because some of the shit I was reading on the internet, I was like, really?
This city turned it into a whole joke. Like,
yeah, they do.
Yeah, everything is red flag. If she went to Northwestern, red flag.
If she got glasses and a nose ring, red flag.
Yeah,
like, I can't see and get my nose pierced.
Right. Like what?
Is tattoos on the body red flags?
No.
I know some people have an issue with
judgmental.
Tattoos.
Being judgmental as fuck. That's a red flag.
That's a
red flag. You made me think about that with tattoos. That's a red flag.
It's fuck though.
No,
because you could be judgmental, but like like you said, it's fuck.
Yes,
like if you extremely come on. Now.
It's not that having your opinion. You entitled to your own opinion about certain situations. Like that's that thin line between having an opinion and judging the motherfucker for doing
something to say about some shit. Like these
motherfuckers with Sydney Star 80 Winslow.
Yeah,
judgmental as fuck.
Yeah, judgmental as fuck.
It got shit to do with you.
And it's a difference between being judgmental and having discernment.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? And
Yes,
and my biggest the best, this was actually my blog. Yes, I do write and type. In my blog,
how you said that. Yes, I do write and type.
This is the best example I could give. It's like a crackhead, right? So, like...
I gotta hear this. Let me wake up. Okay, it's like a crackhead.
Like, I'm not judging you for being a crackhead because I don't know how you got to that situation. Like, how did you arrive to becoming a crackhead, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm not judging you because I have enough knowledge to know that we all have different life paths and we all have a mission and you know, it's a lot going on. We all have our own shit that we have to figure out. But at the same time of not judging you and loving you, I'ma love you from afar. You can't come in my shit because I know you probably gonna steal because you gotta feed that habit. And it's not malicious. It's not like fuck you, I'ma steal your shit. No, your end game is to get high. You know what I'm saying? So me knowing that, you can't. Well, can I crash? Can I? No, because your ass gonna steal. You know what I'm saying? But I still love you.
Yeah, I don't think
you created a boundary. You just created a healthy, healthy boundary. Yeah, like that's safe.
So that's me using my discernment. Yeah. That's not me judging. I mean, you the crackhead. I'm not. I didn't call you a crackhead. You had some crack and you was using the shit. And so, you know, what are we to derive from that?
I don't think I'm a judgmental person.
I don't give a shit enough.
Yeah, me either. But I have been before.
We all have in some instances. We have all judged something.
Yeah, but I don't be like, because to stay with your example, I think people do, you smoke crack, you smoke, that's on you. People smoke weed, drink, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, like I used to wake up and have me a drink. If I was off, this is my off day, I'd get up and have me a drink. They'd be like, you drinking this early? Like, Wait a minute. Did you just roll a blunt before you brush your teeth? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is you on? You know what I'm saying? But you judge me.
About.
See, that's what I'm saying. But you judging me for having a drink. But you just woke clean up out this bed, rolled this weed up, smoked this blunt.
Oh my God.
And there's people doing 1,000 other things worse than me having this alcohol this morning. But you judging me.
That red flag though, it is a red flag if you doing a whole bunch of other shit before you brush your teeth. Now that's a red flag to me, guys.
Priorities.
Brush your teeth. And hard drugs is another red flag because again, I'm not judging you, but I wouldn't want to be in a relationship with someone who's on hard drugs.
It's dependency for me, like any type of dependency.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like anybody that need, like when people need to do something, that's a red flag for me, like because it's like. Because people only look at bad habits as like people who do hard drugs, but like a bad habit is a bad habit no matter what the fuck it is. Like the need to do something, like them addictive personalities is a red flag to me because ain't no telling what you gonna.
That's what she was saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I gotta watch you. You know what I mean?
Ain't no telling what the fuck you gonna do.
And you're so right. I'm glad you brought that up.
I'm gonna babysit you.
Yeah,
I don't. Like that can go to somebody else.
Well, you guys, it looks like we're running out of time. We thank you so much for watching our broadcast. Please tell others about it. If you could, kindly give us a positive review on Apple Podcasts. Refer to RockyRoadMedia.com for all of the shows and updates, events, and stuff like that. Please subscribe to the website so that we can, in an event that you miss something, we can email you and you can get the update. We appreciate you again. We will see you next week with Shade and Shenanigans. Remember, Vitamin D will be returning in 2 weeks. Make sure you watch Sports Talk on Wednesdays. It's at noon now. We have taken Rants and Robes to YouTube. It's still on Wednesdays at 8:30. We appreciate your support, and we will see you next week.
Peace.